Hey, everyone! Today, we're diving into a topic that's, well, got everyone falling for it: love. Specifically, the science of falling in love. Yes, love isn't just about poetry, romance, or staring into each other's eyes while a cheesy song plays in the background. No, it's also about brain chemicals, biology, and believe it or not, a bit of evolutionary strategy. So grab your heart-shaped snacks and settle in, because we're about to take a casual stroll through the science of love and find out why your heart races when you see that special someone. First up, let's talk about what happens in your brain. You know that rush of excitement you feel? That's thanks to a cocktail of chemicals that flood your brain when you're in love. Think of it as the ultimate brain smoothie. When you start falling for someone, your brain pumps out dopamine, which is the same chemical that's released when you eat your favorite food or win a game. Dopamine is the feel-good reward chemical. When you're around your crush, your brain's basically like, hey, this is great. Let's do more of this. Then there's norepinephrine, which is responsible for those butterflies in your stomach and that sweaty palmed, heart-racing feeling. Yes, the very symptoms that make you look like a nervous wreck are actually part of the love potion. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Studies show that when you're in love, certain parts of your brain light up on a scan, specifically the same regions associated with addiction. Yes, you heard that right. Love can actually look a lot like an addiction. It's why people do wild, dramatic things for love, and why it feels so hard to let go when things don't work out. It's not just heartbreak, it's literally your brain going through withdrawal. Shakespeare was onto something when he called love a madness most discreet. Now, let's get a bit evolutionary here. Why would our bodies and brains evolve to go through all this chaos just because we like someone? Well, from a biological perspective, love is a survival strategy. Think about it. If two people bond and stick together, they're more likely to survive and raise children together. So, the chemical cocktail in our brains isn't just for fun, it's to keep us committed. Ever wondered why love often feels strongest at the beginning of a relationship? That's because the honeymoon phase is nature's way of getting us attached fast. After a while, the brain settles down and releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's the same hormone released when a mother holds her baby. Oxytocin promotes feelings of security, trust, and attachment, turning that initial firework show of romance into something more stable and long-lasting. But here's the funny thing: science can explain the chemicals, the evolution, and even the addiction, but it can't explain why we fall for one person and not another. That's still a mystery. Sure, studies say we tend to fall for people who are similar to us, who share our values, or even people who have certain symmetrical features. Apparently, symmetry is a big deal in attractiveness, but the truth is, no formula explains why one person makes your heart skip a beat and another doesn't. It's almost like the more we study love, the less we understand it fully. So, what have we learned here today? Falling in love is a mix of brain chemistry, biology, and some evolutionary tactics. It's your body's way of tricking you into long-term commitment with the help of dopamine, norepinephrine, and a bit of oxytocin. But despite all that science, love still has its magic.